For years, the landlocked country of Ethiopia has wanted access to a seaport. Its prime minister is now risking war to try to get one. Ethiopia is here, in the Horn of Africa, a region riddled with civil war, armed disputes in the Red Sea, and even pirates. It's one of the most conflict-scarred parts of the world, and a new dispute is brewing over a stretch of land here, by Berbera Port, near the mouth of the Red Sea. It's in Somaliland, a territory which claims independence from Somalia. It has been on a 30-year quest to get international recognition as an independent state. On January 1st, Somaliland signed a deal with Ethiopia, giving it access to the port and land for a naval base. But that comes at a price. To Somalia, this is a clear violation of its sovereignty. As with many African border disputes, problems here began in the colonial era, when European powers carved up the continent. What are now Somalia and Eritrea were Italian colonies, while Britain occupied Somaliland. The British pushed out the Italians during the Second World War, but by the 1960s, all the countries had gained independence. Somaliland unified with Somalia, and the Ethiopian Empire annexed Eritrea. But the borders changed again in the 1990s. After a brutal civil war, Eritrea gained independence, leaving Ethiopia landlocked once again, and Somaliland broke away from Somalia. Since then, Somaliland's pleas for recognition have been ignored, but it has become a functioning state in all but name. For Ethiopia, recognizing Somaliland's sovereignty would seem a small price to pay for its decades-long search for sea access, especially as Ethiopia has considered another option, the port of Assab in Eritrea. But that would mean another horrific war between the two countries. Actually taking control of a part of Somaliland would be a risky move too. Somalia is unlikely to give it away without putting up a fight.